Happy Holy Day, YouTube, and no, I'm not religious. I just wanted to say something different to be a Sunday. But anyways, late in the day. It's not really morning after, but it's evening after. But last night, the Leafs gave me exactly what I had asked for in my last video. They gave the Vancouver Canucks, who I hate with a passion, a beatdown. The Canucks have actually gotten a lot better faster than people thought they would with a lot of young talent. And they've actually turned over quite a few players over the last year or two. So a lot of those old guys like Kessler and Burrows and the Sedin twins and Bieksa and all those idiots that I could not stand, they're all long since gone. Or I guess not long gone, but the Sedin's just last year and stuff like that. But I just couldn't stand that Vancouver team, especially around that Stanley Cup when they were so whiny when they lost and the city rebelled, and it was just a joke. And it'll be a long time before I ever like them again, if ever. But anyway, so it was nice to see the Leafs destroy them. Now, that being said, like I said, the Canucks are a lot more competitive sooner than people thought, and it was a good game, but it was obvious right from the get-go that the Leafs were going to be the better team, and that their rebuild is so much further ahead, and their young talent is so much better and more developed already than the Canucks is. They kind of stepped on the gas pedal right off the bat and kind of never let up all game. They went up 2-0 in the first period. The first goal was a beautiful tip, really tight in by Tavares, which is what he does. And then a little while after that, nearing the end of the period, Trevor Moore, who is one of the call-ups, or I guess the only call-up right now, busted wide on the right wing and used his speed to get around the defenseman and shot one past Markstrom for his first NHL goal. So that was nice. And the second period was scoreless, and then the third period the Leafs kind of put it away. Matthews got one on a wraparound, and he hadn't scored in 5 games, so it was nice to see him get one. And then right after Matthews scored, Janssen got his first in a little while as well on a similar type play, not a tight wraparound, more of a he swung out behind the net and then just roofed one short side right over the shoulder, and beautiful shot, and that made it 4-0. And then near the end, Ozhiganov got his second of the year on a crazy bounce in front, and that cemented the Leafs' 5-0 win. And in goal, Hutchison got another start, and he looked great. He kind of looked like his good parts of the Minnesota game, but all game long he was really solid. And he was probably feeling a little more comfortable too after getting to town and getting into that game right away, and then maybe having a little bit of time after to get used to his teammates in the city and his new role there. So he looked really good, so that was nice. He got a shutout, and yeah, the Leafs, hopefully that will be the start of a new winning streak. They got Nashville tomorrow night, I think it is, which will be a good test. But they've other than their goaltending issues right now, they've pretty much got a full lineup. They've only got 2 guys out right now, and I think Hyman's out, and he should be back pretty soon. And once he comes back, I'm sure Moore will be the guy who's going to be sent back. But then they've also got Tyler Ennis out right now, who plays on the 4th line. So once Ennis comes back as well, there's going to have to be some sort of a decision made on who's going back to the Marlies, I guess, or who's being scratched anyways. So that'll be interesting because everybody's playing pretty good hockey. Like all 4 lines are contributing, right? So, I mean, good problems to have, but still problems, and decisions will have to be made. So, yeah, overall, a great Saturday night, a great hockey night in Canada, a great beatdown of a hated rival, and I can't wait to see what tomorrow night brings. So long.